Crowd of boys, peace, what's good? Come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and the power you have over women. And before I get started, man, once again, I appreciate you boys. Whoever come across this audio, tap in from the bottom of my heart. I show my gratitude. Look down in the description. Check out the description for the Cashapp to donate to the channel, keep the channel growing, to add to the channel, to upgrade the channel. I'm doing different things, trying to create different streams of revenue to help build this content to be coming to you boys full time, so I don't have to take long breaks from the content, where I can sit down and really focus on my studying, what I have to do for myself spiritually and mentally, and also, coming to this platform and give you the boys, the best information that I can, and an outlet for you boys to come to the comments and share information as well. The Cash App is Crowd of Boys with a Z, $ Crowd of Boys with a Z. So anything that goes to that comes in as a donation is going straight to the channel, my boys. So a lot of things are coming up. I have merch coming up soon, working on that. So just be on the lookout. But as I said, man, once again, anything that comes to the channel is going directly back into the channel. So, money is energy. I'm putting my energy in to bring you boys this content. And it'll be deeply appreciated, man, from the bottom of my heart. Like, the gratitude that I show towards any types of work that I do. I put forth my best effort and try to bring you boys the best. So let's get into it, man. The power you have over women. And on this journey, we talk a lot about the female attraction. And, some may do it for the female attraction, some may not. They do it for different purposes. But the female attraction, this comes with it. It's something that you can't avoid unless you just under a rock or in the house. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you're not going out. But, your spirit will be led to step outside once in a while on this journey. For a time period, I've been in solitude and confinement, if you will. Not going anywhere, just handling my business and coming straight home because I don't want to deal with people. And I plan to do an audio coming up soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after, on solitude and what that is and what it looks like for real. But when you have to go to work, go to the gym, go to the supermarket, coffee shop, wherever you go, man, wherever your spirit leads you, women will be attracted to you. Women will notice you, and they will see this light that's on you. They'll, I always talk about your aura, your vibration that you carry. It has an effect on people. Now, the part that I want to really touch on is that if you are dealing with women, if you are talking to women, as I am, I've been talking to one female seriously for 6 months straight, no sex. You dig what I'm saying? We're building our relationship based around if we really like each other, being around each other, not just for sex purposes, because sex can blur the lines and blind you from a person's personality, from their traits, from their actions. It's best to court women the right way, not look at them as objects and just as a sex toy, and vice versa. Women, they won't necessarily say it. Modern women nowadays, they'll say it. They want men for their money and how well they could do with bed. But to have a healthy relationship and build something for the future and to have kids, you got to make sure that you're courting the right woman and her headspace and her mentality is matching you. The vibration has to match. First things first, man, the power you have. And I don't want to keep on saying over women, like we have something over them, But when we practice this, we have a leadership quality that is leading us to certain women to help lead them. And that's our role as a man, to lead them, to provide, to protect. First things first, man, when talking to women and starting to get to know them, be able to start and hold a conversation. Don't make it sexual, especially when you're first meeting a woman. Stray away from, talking about her body. And I mean, you could talk about her features, her face, give her compliments, don't overdo it. Don't come off as a simp. I really don't like using that word because when we do it, I don't want you boys to feel like you're being a simp for complimenting a woman of her beauty. Our women are beautiful creatures on this earth. The most beautiful thing to me on this planet is women and kids. Women and kids hold a special place in my heart. And not complimenting a woman, that's something that a woman needs to build her confidence. And you have to pour that into her. It's a transfer of energy, and that energy comes back to you. You dig what I'm saying? So don't make it too sexual, but compliment is fine. You dig what I'm saying? Be comfortable with yourself enough to say, I can tell her certain things, compliment her body, or but don't make it too sexual. But being able to start and hold a conversation, it shows genuine interest. It shows that you really want to get to know her. You get to express yourself in a way where she may not be familiar with, but it gives her a chance to understand you as a man as well. And you're representing what a true man is and what your intentions are by having serious conversation and also playful conversations. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. It doesn't have to be, so calculated of how you hold a conversation and starting a conversation. Don't overthink it. Just speak your mind, let it come from the heart, and just be yourself, be authentic. Being able to talk without being worried or saying the wrong thing. Sometimes we get worried. I don't want to say the wrong thing to her to turn her off or to lead her to ghost you or anything like that. Don't worry about that. If she ghosts you or if you say the wrong thing and she doesn't understand or if she doesn't want to talk to you no more, it's okay. Just move on to the next. You have to have the mindset of abundance. There's other women out here, and just be patient. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the female that you are dealing with or talking to or that you plan to talk to. The next thing is the eye contact. And, I spoke on this before about eye contact. Eye contact, make sure that you are looking at her and not her body parts all the time. Once again, don't over sexualize and don't make things sexual, too sexual. There's always going to be tension between a man and a woman, and that topic of sex, it will come up, it will arise, but make sure you're coming from a genuine place. And if you're on your journey and you want to hold on to retaining, I'm a big advocate for not letting everybody know your business or what you're doing, but put it out there that you don't want to have sex too early and you don't want to rush the process of getting intimate in that manner. Choose your words carefully. That's what I will say. Don't say sex or fucking or, you know what I mean? Just use intimacy. You know what I mean? Just let her know that what you're doing in your life is trying to build healthy relationships. And that shows that leadership quality. She'll follow you. She will follow your lead on this. And the eye contact, look into somebody's eyes and talking to them, letting them know that I'm not just looking at you for your body. You dig what I'm saying? I'm really trying to figure you out, and that person is trying to figure you out as well. And that eye contact is a way to look into somebody's soul. You get to pick up on their intentions as well, and they get to pick up on yours. So once again, it's an exchange of energies. And when this eye contact becomes strong, you get to pick up on if this person likes you like that, if they avert their gaze, maybe they're shy, maybe they're a little nervous, they never dealt with anybody that's of your stature, that's on retention, so they don't really understand what's going on. But it takes time and it takes getting used to for them, and probably for you too as a man as well, if your eye contact isn't strong enough. But you have to practice and you have to make sure that you're putting that attention towards the eye contact to make sure that you two are on the same page. Once again, this is about frequency and vibration. As I stated before, be genuine and state your intentions. With that, your action will follow. Anything that you set forth, you have to put it into action. And that's one of the key things, that women will be watching you. Women will be looking at you. Oh, do you talk to other women? Are you talking to other women? Are you entertaining other women? When you're around her, are you on your phone? Is your phone going off? If she asks you, who you talking to? I used to be the type when a woman would question me, and this was before my semen retention journey. When a woman would question me and my phone was going off, somebody was calling me, and she would say, who's that? My defenses would go up because I was talking to other women, or, I was going behind other women's back and doing other shit. You dig what I'm saying? So I would be defensive and, basically tell her, it's none of your business, and, don't worry about it, basically. But if you are talking to other women, you're single, you're not in a relationship or anything like that, you can be truthful. Tell her the truth. Let her know, like, yeah, this is somebody that I was talking to or am talking to as well, but it's not that serious. But you have to put forth your actions. Your actions dictate everything. So if you are moving a certain way where she can pick up that you're trying to play both sides, or you're trying to have multiple women in your life, then you have to let her know what you're doing and let her make the decision if she wants to keep on dealing with you, and in what capacity she's going to continue to deal with you. Give her that choice. Don't be sneaky. It will come out. Everything done in the dark will come to light. So you must be truthful and forthcoming. So I say that to say this: watch your actions and be truthful about your actions and what you say, because they will be watching you and how you move. The next thing, man, is very important, and this is key. Listen to this one, boys. Put her in a friend zone. Put her ass in a friend zone. You dig what I'm saying? Before she puts you in a friend zone, you have to put her in a friend zone. And I use this example as, think of one of your homeboys, a best friend or something like that, right? You're not having sex with your best friend, I hope not. You dig what I'm saying? No funny shit. If you, whatever your preference is on you. But, think of a homeboy that you chill with, that you vibe with. Y'all may play video games together, go to the gym together, play basketball together. But, outside of that, if your boy come to chill over your house, y'all talking about different things, y'all vibing on different things, man, y'all have a connection. Us men too, we have a connection also, and we build on certain standards of how we conduct ourselves around as men. You have to treat women the same way, because now with sex off the table with women, you really have to hone down, and this helps you understand the female that you're dealing with first, but then it also helps you understand female nature. You get to pick her brain. When sex is off the table, it's like a relief, and now you're really talking to an actual person. You know what I mean? With no type of incentive of trying to get sex from her. You don't want sex from her. If you're retaining, you don't want sex from her. So you have to even question yourself, what do I really want from this woman? Is it genuine friendship? What does she bring to the table? Is she a good friend? Is she loyal? So that's something that, with sex off the table and you're retaining and you're entertaining women, you look for those qualities, and that's key. Female energy is the completion to masculine energy. We both have those traits. Men, we have more masculine traits than women. Women have more feminine traits than men, but we both hold those keys to both masculine and feminine. Now, when we bring our masculine energy, when we are retaining, we're full of that masculine energy, and a woman comes along with her feminine energy, we both complete each other in that aspect. We become one. You dig what I'm saying? So don't let it go too far over your head, how I'm trying to explain it. If you get it, you get it. Once again, drop down in the comments your ideas, your thoughts. But this is very key to understanding that once when you put a female in a friend zone, try not to keep her there for too long, because she'll pick up on it and it'll probably kind of turn her off, and she'll probably think you're not trying to really deal with her like that. But once again, set your intentions. Let her know that you're trying to really get to know her and understand her, and how she can be a benefit to you and how you can be a benefit to her. Last thing, when you realize that you have this power within you and what you have over women, and that what you can exercise with women, to break out of that friend zone, right? As I just stated, like, you don't want to keep her in the friend zone too long. You want to make sure and set the attention that you do have a genuine interest in her, that you do feel attracted to her as well. Subtle touching. Subtle touching. And what I mean by subtle touching, I mean like hugs, touching of the hand, kissing. Don't let it go too far. If you can't handle making out and stuff like that, and if it's getting too rough for you, you gotta fall back. But subtle touching, man, you know what I mean? Touching her hand, putting your arm around her, comforting her and stuff like that. Women need that more than us men do too. We need that also. But putting yourself forth, letting her know that you're in touch with her and her feelings as well. And sometimes as men, man, we need a hug too, bro. You know what I mean? I want my hand touched sometimes too from that opposite sex. You dig what I'm saying? It's all a transfer of energy. When that person comes into your aura field, that hug, it means a lot. That warm embrace, we need that. The female I deal with, I let her cut my nails, so she's touching me. You dig what I'm saying? We hug, we kiss, we hold hands, just to put it out there that we do have feelings for each other, and we don't want to rush the process of having sex and something going left. If we get into any type of spat or argument or something like that, we have a foundation on where we can talk to each other on a level where we can hash things out, instead of falling back on sex to try to have us come back together. Makeup sex is something that can be detrimental to a relationship. I've been there with my ex-wife. Makeup sex was a crutch for us to fall back on when we didn't see eye to eye. And in the long run, it didn't work out. As to why, it's my ex-wife. You dig what I'm saying? So, having the foundation on what we're setting forth on how to build with each other and understand each other. Take the key of the subtle touching, the conversations that you guys have, building on that foundation. And it's going to be arguments. You're not always going to see eye to eye with the opposite sex. But when you're able to understand each other, it becomes easier because you can actually talk things out. Then the makeup sex could come after. You dig what I'm saying? So, my boys, I leave y'all with that. Once again, man, drop something in the comments, like the video, share the video. As always, with love and peace.